What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You're now tuned in to Life and Love with
Erica
and Shon here on the network that got what you need, and we are at our 100th episode.
Yay.
This is our 100th episode.
I know. Can you believe it?
100. 100 episode.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Right. Say the same thing, man.
Doing this thing a wow.
Right. We have been, especially we had a buck. We had a whole buck.
Yeah.
And finally, I feel like we took a little time to get here, but we got there.
Yeah. We stopped a little bit, put a little bit of bumps in the road.
Right.
To go over the hump.
But that's podcasting. I feel like that's podcasting. That's broadcasting in general, especially with our network. Yeah. We fund everything ourselves. We do everything ourselves. So it's going to take some time. That's one thing I've noticed, and just kind of watching certain things, the level of communication about podcasting and how people are doing things. It's going to take some time.
Yes, it does. And a lot of people, it's not around because they don't think about the whole time thing.
There's a lot of people not around.
Look, I done been around with a whole lot of people with this whole podcast thing, and they like, boop, they disappear in thin air. They're gone. Because first of all, they're going in it with the wrong state of mind of thinking, oh, I can go and be like these big podcasts and make a whole bunch of money.
Right. Nah.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
money is very few and far between when you from the bottom.
Yes.
And you don't have a big name and stuff like that. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a band. Let's give it a little insight with us. Like, I'm about to start doing something that I've never done when it comes to our network and stuff like that, and that's pay for ads. I'm about to start paying for ads because I realize for us to reach certain goals that we want to reach, we have to push this out to a broader audience group than we currently have.
I agree.
And paying for ads will do that. You know what I mean?
It will.
Because I look at our YouTube. Our YouTube is shining. YouTube looks great. We're in a lot of faces YouTube wise. Black Male Podcast is getting a lot of visibility from different platforms, showcasing that. Our podcast is getting a lot of visibility from people sharing and talking about what we're doing. And we were in a magazine write-up, all that good stuff. But at the same time, to reach masses, we're going to have to pay for ads. It just is what it is.
So we can open it up a little bit more.
Yep.
But we love the attention that we're getting.
Yes.
Like, we've been getting a whole lot of attention.
Yes.
From people we know and people we don't know.
I agree.
We all know, and just like I just heard tonight, someone said if, how people don't like your post and, stuff like that. And then I was
but they're watching your shit all the time. Right.
I'm like, but that's been going on for a long time.
Right. Facts.
I say now, if you talk about something silly and crazy, they right there for it with some, with some popcorn.
Right.
But the minute you do something positive and then they're like just sitting back watching.
Yeah. So I've already got a plan set up that's going to run at the top of the year where we're gonna YouTube ads. Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, period. We're going to push the ads, TikTok ads, if TikTok's still around, TikTok ads, everything we're going to be pushing the ads and, because I mean, it's time. We got to do it. It has to get done.
We've went a long time without, doing
a couple of years without doing that. And we've on YouTube, it's not big, but it's big. Right. We have, right now we have 30,000 monthly list viewers. So we have 30,000 people that constantly watch our YouTube channel monthly. So 30,000 monthly. I think it's like 32,000 monthly listener viewers. So just on YouTube, that's strong. And then when we look at our podcast, all our podcasts do well. You know what I mean? Some podcasts I got to have a conversation. It's just internal stuff. I got to have a conversation with Darrell. Sky is top of the year. He's going to do more with his podcast with the political side of things. What we're doing, we're going to start doing live podcasts. Black Male Podcast going to start doing doing more live, because I even like the fact that what Trey and I did on the Black Male Podcast. We did a highlight, a mass appeal. I got a lot of views. A lot of people shared. Mass appeal shared it. You know what I mean? So I thought that was dope. Things like that, giving insight and doing stuff like that. Then I'm also doing other ventures for the YouTube channel, like Husband Talk. That's only going to be on YouTube. and then the indie process. That's going to be a blog / interview type show where we interviewing people live, interviewing artists live, different things like that. That's going to bring more visibility to what we have going on and generate more content and things of that nature. So, be on the lookout for more of those things from us.
Yeah. It's variety. Variety is where it at. It makes sense to have all these different things when we have a network.
Yes.
So there's no need to just have, 1-2 podcasts on everybody doing the same thing. Let's bring some, variety to it.
Yeah, I agree.
And the people love it.
Yeah, they do. They do. I totally agree. So let's get right into the show, man. Let's get into our topics. We got a lot to discuss, a lot to talk about. Thanksgiving is past. So, this podcast dropped. Thanksgiving is over.
Thanksgiving is over.
So what are you truly thankful for? Yeah. What are you thankful for? Talk to me. Come and talk to me.
It's like every year, I get older.
Yeah.
And
that's the goal.
Yeah. We have kids now.
Yeah.
And the older they get, the more I can kind of like see life,
Okay.
And really the things that really matters,
okay,
and what really don't matters,
right.
So I'm always thankful for my family,
right.
Our health, because we all contribute into the health thing together. That's a must.
Yeah,
even our kids at 15 and 10, they know.
Yes.
All right. Mom's going to make sure, we
do vitamins and stuff like that.
Yeah, mom's going to make sure. So, and she's always telling me, you got to do this, you got to take care of your body, whatever.
Right.
So when they get older, I won't have to be like, all right, son, you need to go to the doctor, you need to get this done,
right,
whatever, blah, blah.
Yeah, they know. They definitely know.
So, but what I am really thankful for is to not be alone.
Okay.
I'm at a point in my life where, I'm in my 40s.
Yeah.
And I'm loving life at this point.
Yeah.
Because I am happy with my partner.
Right.
I'm happy with, what we created.
Right.
And I'm thankful for that. I can really say that I am blessed.
Right.
And I've been, oh my God, I think I've had like not a breakdown, but I've been thinking about some things, just everything that I have,
Right.
And it's not just about the material things.
Right.
It's like stuff that, you kind of don't think about that you would have and you have.
Yeah.
And, as
we are way more blessed than a lot of folks that's around us. Or, what I'm saying? We're wealthy in life and what we're doing. We're not monetarily where I want us to be, but if I say fuck it today and tomorrow, like, yo, I'm content where we are, we good. We hella good. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, so that's the great thing about it, because we could have been struggle city now.
Yep.
We don't really struggle.
Nah, we don't.
You know what I mean? We be wanting extra shit. That'd be the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be the extra wants. But outside of that, we don't miss a move.
Nah,
I ain't worried about food. We gonna always eat, but we don't miss a move.
We don't do nothing else. We gonna eat.
We do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, we do. So just the little moves we do, and it's just the conscious thing of it. Like, we really sit and we think, okay, what is important?
Yes.
Because that's going to help us through this thing.
Right.
Like, we got to figure out what's important. Like, we don't live above our means.
No.
We don't do any of that.
We probably live too below our means.
Yeah, we do. That's why I say I'm gonna eat, because I don't mind paying for food. I'm gonna eat now.
Right.
Good.
Right.
But I'm thankful for a whole lot of things, yo. Like, my family. Like, I love y'all, and like, it's like we all fit together.
No, we do. No, I totally get what you're saying. I definitely feel where you coming from with that. I think that's important, for what we have going on and what we're doing, to have that level of transparency with one another, where, like even with the boys, like I be clowning them. I'm like, Shon, you think you gangster? He said, no, I ain't gangster at all. I'm a suburban kid. I am not gangster. He's like, I do not. He's like, I do not act like that.
First time I heard him say that, I was like, rolling. Wow.
He was like,
because most kids would deny and be like,
He's like, He was like, nope, I'll not deny that.
He was like, if I gotta get down with the get down, I will.
Right. He'll say quick, if I gotta go fight and do what I gotta do, I will. But nah, my mom and daddy make sure I'm good. And I laugh because it's like, that's the point. Yo, I don't want them to ever feel like, you know what I'm saying? None of us would feel like, oh, because we have, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Shit, I struggled coming up as a kid, you know what I mean, from the hood. So my goal is not to have my family that I create to have to worry and struggle. You know what I mean? Like that, to me, that's corny. You know what I mean? So so I think that highlights dope. I'm in the same boat. I think I'm definitely thankful. The main thing is family, man. I had an epiphany this year that I haven't had in a long time. Or I guess I was fighting to have for a long time. And now mentally I'm in a better place because I don't have that mental responsibility anymore. Like I'm taking that off the plate. I'm about to turn 45 soon, so I'm removing that off the plate of a level of responsibility. Gotta let adults be adults and then keep it moving. You know what I mean? So I'm so thankful for the consciousness, the level of consciousness to have that, you know, as a thought. And then, you know, just I look at us, you know, we eating dinner and we hanging out, we doing games, me and the boys up playing darn Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
That's starting to turn into a ritual where we jumping on the game, talking shit to each other because they love that.
Or the clash game.
Or we on the phone. Everybody, right? Except for you.
I just need to get on board.
Might as well. You'll like it. We on there playing, you know, Clash Royale. We on the phones. Everybody back and forth fighting each other and doing stuff. So it's like, no, that's super cool to me. Or when I come into the studio / man cave, one of them always come down and Shon stood in the door looking at me. I'm like, bro, get out of here. You're like, come on, old man. Let me be.
Because they're getting up in age, and for them to still want to, you know, hang around you.
Right.
Even though sometimes we're like, get out of here. Like,
right.
Leave me alone. Like,
I'm trying to rub your mama ass. Y'all always around.
Still keep coming back like a little puppy.
Right. Sitting on the bed and shit.
Yo, like,
want to hang out.
Comfortable.
Right. But I think that's cool that our kids like good. Rock with us. So, you know, a lot of y'all, the kids don't like y'all. Shoot.
Yeah, you're right about
man, that. Even my daughter on her lunch break calling me. What you doing, old man? No, what are you doing? What you got going on?
Everybody want to say old man.
Right. Yeah, everybody do
old man time.
Right. So it's holiday season. So what from your past you wish you could do today?
Ooh, from my past.
Yes. It's holiday season. So something from your past that you was like, I wish I could do that today.
Hey, you got me on that one.
Yeah. Let's go.
I know I love the holidays for sure. I definitely can't say that. But
can you think of that one thing that you used to do that we don't do now?
Man, look, you making me think a long time. 'Cause we done been together. It seemed like for so
we've been together for a minute,
and we've done a lot of things. And it was some things that we haven't done because you know it done past our time for that. So we move on to new things. So it's like I don't know.
'Cause, you know, we over a decade now.
Yeah,
getting closer to 2 decades soon. So, but something from your past that you've done. I'll say this for me. So being that I grew up in Detroit half my life, I want to get a real tree. We've always done the fake trees. And I understand the issue with real trees because you're scared that them shits might catch fire. And I get it because that's a true thing. But I want to get it. And then you got to worry about bugs and shit in them.
That's gonna be my thing.
So you got to worry about bugs and shit in them, and there's a lot of stuff you got to do. You got to get the little bottom and put the water in it because you got to keep it saturated and stuff like that. But they smell so good. It's a great thing. I'm talking about. Look, I'm from Detroit. My mom we would literally, because a part of Detroit we stayed at, it was like some country woods around. It was like pine trees. we've gone and cut down our own tree one time. Yeah, like 1 or 2 times. It wasn't a super big tree. It was a nice size tree.
Yeah.
And then mama made us sit outside and shake that damn tree. Me and Jamal did just shaking that tree. Make sure, oh, come and bring that tree in the house of them bugs. Y'all want a damn tree? Shake that goddamn tree.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we brought the tree in, and then we set it up, and I remember the little metal thing we used to sit the tree in, and then you screw it. You had to screw the sides, like the corner to keep it up, and then it had like the little pot under it for water. And when you pour water in it, it would soak it up. So that's how you keep it hydrated, so you don't worry about burning when you put the lights and stream the lights on it. So I want to do that. I haven't done that. That's the one thing I want to do, and I want to go to a place one holiday break, one Christmas break where it's snowing. Like I want us to spend a week someplace where it snows. Like we do the whole Christmas thing wherever it's at where it snows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be dope.
And we'll, fly there, rent an SUV, go to a mountain somewhere where it snows, and that's where we spend Christmas at, someplace where it snows. Like those are 2 places, because I'm used to, I missed that time when I was a kid and it snowed on Christmas. Snow
does come on Christmas,
right? Like it's snowing. In Detroit, it's snowing right now. They dealing with it right now. You know what I mean? Like so, like I missed that. That was the one thing. A real tree. I want 1 year we pull up a real tree, and then snow. Yeah, go someplace with some snow.
All right, that sounds good. I mean, that can be my want for the future. But, I'm a country girl. I grew up in the South. Yeah, and we never got no snow, nothing like that. It ain't even got too cold, to be honest. So, I mean, I don't want to bring no kerosene heater back in the house.
No, we ain't doing that nasty shit.
Hell no. My Christmas day.
Right. Yeah, we got kerosene heater too when we moved down south. We had the furnace up north. So up north, furnace acted up, went down in the basement. Yeah. Worry about the furnace. But yeah.
So no, I think I like our little tradition recreated now. Right. So, but your idea, does sound good.
Yeah, I want to do that. All right. So the holidays are hard for a lot of families. What do you think we do to make it not so hard on us?
We basically do what we do throughout the year.
Yeah.
We don't do all that extraness. Look, everybody gets all year.
Yeah, they do. Year. Yeah.
So when Christmas time comes, they do kind of get.
Yeah, they get some special things. Yeah,
maybe a more bigger ticketed item. Maybe
it's literally 5 or 6 items.
Yeah, it doesn't be much at all.
And our kids know that. And the funny thing about our boys is we ask, what you want for Christmas? I don't know. I got this. I got that. I don't.
Right. They don't need for anything.
They don't. They really don't.
They got everything.
They don't.
They got everything they need. They got everything they want, basically.
Right.
So, they just get something to go with what they got. Mm-hmm. Some electronic stuff, whatever. They always want shoes and clothes.
Yeah, that's always going to have.
Want that. Yeah. But
I ain't buying no shoes until after Christmas this year, though.
Yeah. but we, how we, stay within, that mean or whatever. We kind of compile everything, ask them what they want. They write it down. Yeah. And then we'll come together and be like, okay, this is what we can do. This is what we do. Yeah. And things like that. But we don't do all that extra. We keep it like how we do it all year.
And even for ourselves, for each other, we do 2 gifts. You know what I mean? We don't really go crazy.
We say 2 gifts, but we
do a little bit more than 2. Yeah. Or they be high ticket item gifts.
Somebody always got to be extra.
I do be extra. I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't gonna be extra this year though. I bought you a car for your birthday.
I know. I got my extra. I told you can just extra give low. Me a gas card and buy me something to eat. I'm good.
You crazy.
I got I got my birthday and my Christmas. So I'm good. You off until next year.
I'm off until next year.
You better take advantage of it.
Crazy.
Because in about 3 more years, I'm gonna be asking for another one.
Yeah. You definitely gonna get upgraded in like 3 years, 2-3 years, probably 2 years. Yeah, 2 years after I get my truck, then we'll upgrade you. We'll upgrade you like a year after that.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you get yours. I'm gonna do you like
all right. Should we feel guilty for doing something different? Doing something different for Christmas this year. Should we feel guilty?
Nah, we shouldn't. I think it's good that we're, getting away or whatever. Right. Because we're always here. Yes, I love my home during the holidays.
Right.
Because, it's kind of like my favorite time of the year. You know, we got decorations and stuff up. And it just, the place, we do a lot of stuff. Right before Christmas, we bake cookies and, we have music, we play games, and stuff like that. We can still do that stuff when we leave, but it just won't be to that exact.
Right.
But I think it's good because we do need to get into the routine of doing something else because yes, the kids are getting older and they will still be with us probably for a long time.
Yeah, there you go.
We should, get into the idea of it's kind of, going to be us soon. So we can just flee,
Right.
So I like that.
Yeah. We got to do something different. And the only reason why I actually we feel guilty because, sometimes family be like, where you going? Y'all gonna come by? I ain't come by to see none of you.
But the thing about that is when we ask family to be a part of stuff, they don't be a part of stuff.
Hold on. Pause. This is family. Hello, Sheldon. Don't say nothing crazy because I'm live on my podcast. What do you want?
Well, I know the Vikings feel like a bunch of buttholes for making that decision.
What decision they made?
They shouldn't. They making J.J. McCarthy a starting QB when he
That's sports.
line good for my Michigan Wolverines, even though we won a natty, not because of him. That's all I needed to say.
All right, then we'll talk later.
By the way,
What?
boy, your Eagles suck.
We'll let you get away with that.
All right, man. We'll talk later, man.
All right, bro. Love you.
Yeah, whatever, Nick.
Always somebody, boy.
Oh, that's my little brother, man.
Family.
Yeah, that's my little brother, man. He's one of those people that's like, you doing what? I was like, yeah, we doing that for Christmas. And then he'll say, that ain't a bad idea. I probably should do the same. I said, sometimes you got to do it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to move around.
Nah, you're right. I don't feel bad at all because no one doesn't come. We do our own thing within ourselves.
Right.
So, and I feel like I always make a lot of decisions to go to people.
Yeah.
So now, I have my own family, so I got to do something with them.
I don't give a fuck about them niggas.
I got my own
I'll
family.
be visiting a soul. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
No. When I was younger, look, I used to go around from house to house, everybody's house.
Yep.
And I had to take a look back, and I was like, what, do
anybody come to your goddamn house?
Do they come see me?
No.
I don't even get phone calls.
I ain't breaking my
I'm
neck.
like, nah.
Stop
I
all
had to
that.
put my foot down.
I ain't breaking my neck.
Yeah, I'm not doing it no more.
Breaking my neck for none of these
days
things.
are over. It is over. So I'm not going to feel bad for saving up my money and us going to do something that we're going to enjoy doing and be happy about it.
Right.
I'm not going to feel bad.
All right, I'm with you on that.
I'm not going to do it. Let's get further.
Right. All right. So there's a little statement from me. I turned 45 this year, right? So this one was a hard one for me. This is a hard one, a hard year for me. Because I had saw myself long time ago, my goal was to have this number at 45. Now, nowhere near that number. Nowhere near that number. That's something I set for myself. I was like 25. Because I was at that number at one point. At one point, lost it all. Now I'm trying to get back to that number. And then, so it was hard because I'm like, damn, I'm turning 45. But then I started like seriously sitting down thinking, and you brought it up earlier, it's like, yo, like, we good. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize like I'm good. And then like other things that, internal family stuff was like, you know what I mean, eating at me and things of that nature. And I realized, I was like, yo, I'm overreacting about some of these things. You know what I mean? Because I was kind of down in the dumps a little bit for a couple of days, just kind of like moping around. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like holding my mental hostage instead of just
that thing come out, it gonna hurt you.
right.
You better let that monster out.
Better. So like I finally, I think when like Thanksgiving hit, I finally was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yup, turned 45. Yup, I'm not at that goal that I want to be, but that doesn't mean I can't make it to that goal.
Yep.
Just change the timeline and do the necessary things you need to be where you want to be. You know what I mean? So it's been a lot of that, a lot of that lately, a lot of that conversation internally
within yourself.
Right. And even like with, you know, me with music and stuff like that, you know, I used to be an artist. Yes, I'm 45. You don't want to be no new artist at 45 and shit like that. But I'm going to go ahead and finally like release at least one of my singles for my EP on my birthday. And then I'm going to release the whole project in January after the new year. It'll drop like the first week of January. That's slated. That's done. Because I want to get visuals done. I want to kind of get a couple things done before I release marketing, promo, stuff like that done. But I'm going to release my first single and on my birthday. It's 2 records I want to release, but in my mind, I was like, you know what? Let's make it happen, Captain. Like, stop sweating it and worrying about it.
Go to the drawing board, erase some things.
Yep.
Write some new stuff
down. Yep. And that's what I did. I went to the drawing board, wrote some things, put some new stuff in it. Now it's shaking and bake time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shaking and bake time.
You got stuff sitting for a while. A lot of stuff, it done got old.
Yes.
Take it out.
Right.
Put something else there.
Right.
Yeah. Just got to move on, man.
Yeah, that's fact.
I know those conversations within yourself. Because like I say, the thing about me is I always say, getting older, not getting younger.
Right.
Because you're getting older because you're not going to be able to move the way that, you know, you would move if you've been younger.
Right.
So you got to start thinking about the now in your future.
Right.
So you got to move a different way.
Yeah, that's facts. You definitely do.
And a lot of times that time will open your eyes.
Yeah, it definitely does.
We'll see.
Yeah. It definitely does. Does. All right, we got a scenario. I'm gonna let you read the scenario though.
Right.
We got a scenario.
Yeah.
Get in your phone, lady.
All right. So this man and woman in a happy relationship.
Yep. At least they say.
Both want kids, but she want one passionately.
Okay.
And he says they can have kids, just not now. So 2 years went by, 4 years went by, and now it's been 10 years. And she said something. And he said, I can go another 10 years.
Whoa.
She felt that he wasted her fertile years and strung her along instead of being honest. What should she do?
So hold on quick. So did she wanted kids, right?
Yeah, she wanted a child.
And he said,
yeah, we can have one, just not right now.
Okay.
So she was like, okay, you know, 2 years went by.
Right.
4 years done went by. Okay. It done been 10 years.
Right.
Let me say something again.
Right.
And then he was like, I can wait another 10 years. I guess how that, we can go another 10 years is
right. It triggered her. It triggered her a lot.
What broke, you know, the camel's back, I'm sure.
Right.
But after 4 years and we haven't had a conversation about this again.
Right.
I'm thinking, okay, well, he really don't want any. You know, he's not saying anything. You know, he's waiting on me to bring it up.
Right.
And then he goes and he says this right here.
Right.
I don't think he really want kids.
No, I don't think so neither. Especially after that long. After 10 years long, yes. Okay. She has the right to feel that he wasted her fertile years.
Absolutely.
She definitely has the right to feel that way. I'm not going to deny that or take that away from her, not one bit. Oh man, it's kind of hard because if he did not intentionally wanted any children, he should have kept it a buck and say, "Yo, I don't want kids. I'm content with not having kids. Our life is so good without having kids. We can do so much without these kids." And then let her make that decision then. But it's also seems like she was cool with it because she didn't speak up. She let 10 years pass by.
Said anything.
She let a whole 10 years pass by before she brought it up again.
That's a long
when
time.
should have been saying something at 4 years.
At least 4.
Yeah, should have said something at 5 years. Like, hey, look, I'm getting certain things with my body as a woman. I would love to have kids. I want to know if that's something you want to do. If that's the case, we need to kind of start that process. If that's not the case, then I need to reassess what, internally what I want to do and if it's cool. It's hard because I don't know. It's just hard. I think. Yeah. I wanted one child at the time. No taking away from when it came to us. No taking away from Bubby. That's my guy. I love him. That's my baby. But I only wanted one kid. So when we had that one kid, I was happy, content. I was cool with moving on. You had other plans. Yep, sometimes other person have other plans too. Yeah. You communicated those other plans. If you would have just sprung on me and then out the blue, got off of birth control, never said anything, my pullout game, weekend of Shaq free throws, and I'm just doing what I'm willy nilly, and then you'd have pop up and said, "Oh, I'm pregnant," and then would have pop up and said, and I'm like, "I thought you was on what's name? Everything was cool," and you're like, "Oh no, I got off of it,
wrong
6 months ago."
Yeah.
I'd have been pissed.
Yeah, that's not right.
That's not right.
Yeah, not fair to you at all.
Right, like you took me out of the equation when it comes to making a decision for us. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's a weird one. That's a hard one. Yeah. That's a hard one. You've already been together 10 years.
Yeah.
Now, no telling how old you are.
And that's the thing. Maybe she's probably approaching 50 or something.
She can't be approaching 50.
Probably in middle 40s or something like that.
I say high 30s. That sounds like a high 30s conversation. That sounds like a high 30s because when you having kids in your 30s, you don't want to really have no kids in your 40s.
But
that don't sound like no approaching 50 conversation.
But then people are having kids in their 40s right now. So
that's true. People
that's why I'm saying,
there's a lot of stupid people.
It's like, okay, it's
but that's what I'm saying. But that sound to me because your real fertile years as a woman, it's in your 30s. Your 30s, that's when those some good years. 20s and 30s are good years. When you get too high in your 30s. Yeah, it get a little hard for y'all to have kids.
It's a climb.
Take it from you. You had some issues having our youngest at what 30 something. You know what I'm saying? Almost 35.
Yeah.
So, so I say, I'm thinking that scenario is that. But either way it goes, still trash. Like it should be a level of communication that neither on both sides, no one is having. And dude in his mind has it where he's like, I'm not having no kids. Yeah. And in her mind, she's like, I have kids. I want to have kids, but neither one of them are talking.
Right.
Or she is talking and he's curving it by like, let's go out here. Let's go do this here. Let's go do that.
He's like, oh, I can wait another 10 years. Right. So that right there kind of lets us know that he ain't.
And to me, that kind of lets us know too that they are not that old. Yeah. Because if he's willing to wait another 10 years, they're fairly young, so they might be in their 20s. He like another 10 years. I'll be 38, and his body 38. As men, we can still kick out till we 50 or 60. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Women can't do that.
Right.
Women cannot do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird one. So let's play this. I just want reaction. We're gonna listen, and we're going to judge. We're listening and judging. Okay, this is off a judge show.
Mr. Lightfoot, before I move on, because I already know what's going on here. Were you kind of giving her an idea that perhaps this could be more than a one-night stand? Were you doing some sweet talking to try to get her in the bed?
Don't hate the play, hate the game.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
So you got all the answer is yes.
So like at the end of the day, I felt like I kind of kept it real with her. I kept it a buck. I was kind of telling her like she was telling me that she wanted a family, but I was telling her I did want a family, but not right now.
Okay, so you won't have these conversations.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it a little bit.
Not right now.
I didn't really want a relationship.
I told him exactly how I felt. So take me to this whole baby thing. So you have a one-night stand where you use protection, and what happens?
Well, how'd the baby come?
He dozed off. I went ahead and took his condoms out of the trash, and I used a syringe and inserted his sperm inside of me. I looked it up online. I see how to do it. This is my property, man. You left it in my house. That's my property.
It's your You're saying
I leave my wallet at your crib. Now it belongs to you. You gonna start taking my cards and start spending my money just because it's at your crib?
Yo,
wait a minute, Miss Adams. Now that rationale.
All right, we're gonna stop it there.
She
said
thing that was her property was the house. Okay.
She said you leave it. It's my property now.
No,
she can do it as you want.
No, it is not. That's his one.
She turkey basted.
Yeah,
so
that's not right.
She stuck a turkey baster in her womb and pushed the sperm that was out of a condom into her body.
She went online and looked it up, and it worked. That's just stupid. So now you're just going to end up with the child that you probably going to end up taking care of by yourself because this man did not want that.
You gonna be a father. That's gonna be a fatherless child.
Y'all really take those risks like that.
That child gonna be fatherless. You gonna make a good single parent.
Look, too many of that is going on, and you're doing it too freely. That should be a crime.
Yeah, it should be a crime. It definitely should be a crime.
It should be.
And then she admitted it. So she turkey basted.
Yep.
She admitted it.
Should admit it. And it's like, okay.
And the sad part is everybody's going to be looking at the man like, you still need to take care of your responsibilities.
Right.
No,
he didn't want that.
I didn't want that. That's why I wore protection. I wore protection. I tied that motherfucker up. I threw it in the trash can. If I'd have kept playing, the judge was like, why you didn't flush it? Technically, you're not supposed to flush condoms.
Right. Yep.
You did your part. The condom has spermicide in it. It's supposed to kill it, even though shit can last a little bit longer in the joint. But I did my part.
Boy, some of y'all women is dead wrong.
Like I said, people gonna be mad at the man. Now he done create right. Now he a deadbeat. I don't want to pay no child support. I ain't coming up to no goddamn. I ain't signing nothing. I ain't owning up to nothing.
Look,
I might change my goddamn name.
Call me what you want to call me.
Shit.
I ain't got nothing to do with you or that baby.
I might.
That's what you want. You keep it.
I might change my name.
Sorry.
That's not right. We were not gonna be on this judge show.
Nope. It is not fair.
It isn't fair, man.
God,
it is not fair. Nah, you can't even be careful from that stupid shit. You can't even be careful from that shit right there. That shit right there is a shenanigan-filled activity. Well,
wait so long to want to have a baby. What's wrong with you? Can't just find a regular man who's, want her family.
Her old ass wanted a young boy. She was older. She wanted a young boy. And like she said, her clock is ticking. That's what she said after the fact. My clock is ticking and all my friends know my clock is ticking. So I did what I had to do so I can have a kid because I had 2 miscarriages.
You could have had it right. Should have been doing it right.
Right. To me, cool. You did all that. You resume responsibility.
Yeah.
That's yours now.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with that. You got to treat that shit like you went to the fertile clinic and they did an artificial insemination.
Yeah.
And the father was nowhere around.
Yeah. But now she gonna want to try to put him on child support and make him take care of it. And now he got to deal with her stinking ass all these years. Got to change his life, move out the country. He got to change his identity. Cause she gonna be hounding him.
Yo, she definitely gonna be hounding him. Well, anything else you want to add? A good way to end the pod.
No, y'all be good.
All right, this is Life and Love with
Erica
and Shon, and this was our 100th episode.
Yay.
We'll catch y'all later. Peace.